Hey seniors and parents, this is your college and career update for the week of November 18th. We're going to be talking about setting up your FSA ID. I'm going to talk about FAFSA very briefly, but moreover, I just want to hone in on how transcripts are to be requested and the use of the college application manager in Schoolinks. It's critical that all students are aware of this process because this is how all documents get sent to the colleges that you're applying to. FAFSA opens up on December 1st. We are going to have some FAFSA workshops, and there's also going to be a virtual FAFSA overview on December 9th because a lot of people might not be able to make the in-person ones. The first thing you should do beforehand, which you can do today, is set up your studentaid.gov account. This requires both the student and the parents to do this separately. The studentaid.gov account sets up the FSA ID, and I say that the FSA ID is like a key that opens up the application and also provides the electronic signature required. You want to go to studentaid.gov, go to login or create account, which is circled up on the right hand side. You're creating an account if you've never done it before. You will need to have your social security number. Please input your name as it appears on your social security number. You also need to have a valid email that you can get into and check because they will do two-step authentication with both an email address and a cell phone number. Parents, you will be invited by your student to complete the FAFSA once it opens up. And this is also important. I'll go over that more later. I just want to give you a little bit of information now. Set up your studentaid.gov account so the process can be started once the actual application opens on December. On December 9th, I will be having a virtual FAFSA overview. How do you get to this? It will be via Teams. The QR code is the join link in addition to the link listed on this slide. Mr. Dunn will also have it in his newsletter, but I just want to give you an overview just right now, a little nugget. There are 3 types of aid that you can qualify for through the federal government if you're eligible. Free money, which are grants, borrowed money, which are loans, and earned money, which comes through work study. You won't know if you get any of this funding until you apply. A contributor must be a parent or any adult who provides financial support for the student. I will go into more detail about what contributors are, but essentially, if you live with a biological parent and a step parent, the step parent would be considered a contributor. There are different categories of who fills out the FAFSA for a student. It can get complicated based on different situations, but generally speaking, it's the those adults who care for you, your guardian, your parent. If you are in the McKinney-Vento program, the HEART program, then that's different. If you're in foster care, then that's different. That will be further explained when we have this virtual overview. But you will not know what money you qualify for until you complete the FAFSA. And December 9th, we'll go over that in more detail, but just give you some awareness about what to expect. Just want to give you some awareness about what to expect and what to anticipate in filling it out. First step, do the FSA ID through the studentaid.gov account. Create that account today. Students, you need to know your social security number. You need to have a valid email address, not your school email address, and a cell phone number to have a backup for two-step authentication. Now on to Schoolinks. Using the Schoolinks College Application Manager is important. I am going to walk through this really quickly, and there are tutorials, students in Schoolinks in the help section that you can look at in more detail. For those students who are applying to college, you must use Schoolinks to add your colleges because this is how the district sends your transcripts. We are getting kids applying to colleges, and then we're getting requests for transcripts. We are really pushing collectively to advise students to use the college application manager and follow this process. So you'll log into Schoolinks via Clever. And then once you're in Schoolinks, you will go to the colleges icon on the left, and you will see the drop-down menu appear. You will go to college applications, and the first thing you must do if you haven't done it already is you have to set up your profile. So the next little screenshot you see says welcome to college applications, let's go. And once you do that, you'll enter your personal information. It'll ask you if you qualify for a fee waiver, if you have free or reduced lunch, or your family income falls within a certain parameter, or if you are on the College Bound Scholarship list. These are the three most typical ways that you qualify for a fee waiver. But if any of those other boxes that are listed apply to you, then you can check that. If none apply, you must click none of the above apply. If you don't know if you're on the College Bound Scholarship list, please check with myself or Miss Maggie in the Career Center, and we can tell you that. But if you do, you qualify for a fee waiver. You must waive your FERPA rights. These are your privacy rights. In order for colleges to make an admissions decision, they have to access your high school file. So these two boxes indicate that you are aware of waiving your FERPA rights is something you can choose to do. I will say if you choose not to, then your college application will not move forward. Once you say yes, you check the box and it asks if you understand, and then you type your name in the box where it says type your name, and that is your signature. Once you've done that, you are in the College Application Manager. Not only are transcripts sent through the College Application Manager, but you must request letters of recommendation. The school profile gets uploaded to your application, and counselor recommendations are also sent through Schoolinks via the College Application Manager. So the step one is you do the student checklist for keeping track of all the required documents. You have, again, the add recommender, counselor documents get sent. This is how we track your college application status. This is how all documents get sent. You want to add applications. Doing this activates the sending of your transcript. Add application by going to the top right. Once you do that, you will be able to choose, type in the colleges that you've applied to. They will activate a pull down list. You pick your college. You will decide how you've applied. Some people are applying through the Common App. If that is the case, you must link your Common App to Schoolinks so that everything I'm telling you now applies. Schoolinks and Common App have to merge so that the Schoolinks and so that the Common App information that you're entering transfers over to Schoolinks. If you did not use Common App, you pick the other option, and that tells us that you applied to the college directly. And lastly, once you have added colleges to your college application manager, you will be able to tell by the going back into your main screen for the colleges, the college application manager, and seeing that it says completed and pending in the middle of the in the center column of that screen. So this is how you know you've added your college correctly. Also, please be sure to add recommenders if your college requires it. For instance, Gonzaga requires recommenders too, at a minimum. Many colleges don't require letters of recommendation, but if they do, you will see in red where it says teacher recommendations, and you will have the option to hit add recommender, and then you will have the opportunity to pick a staff member in the building who can be sent an email to follow the process of sending a letter of recommendation. If you have someone outside of the school district who you would like to get a letter of recommendation from, there is an alternative process to that through Schoolinks, and I will ask that you come to me directly so that I can walk you through it. If you need to send it to a coach or a school administrator or a teacher, those individuals, because they are in district, already have an account with Schoolinks, and once you add them, an email will be sent to them. I also say, as a rule of a rule of thumb, remind them that you've done that so that they can look out for that email and send the letter of recommendation. Many of you have already been called down to the Career Center, and we met with you to tell you to remind your recommenders to please send those letters by the deadline. And what myself and Miss Maggie will advise you to do if we see that it's pending, recommendations have not yet been sent, is to send that teacher an email and have a follow-up conversation with them. That's all I have for you this week. The first set of deadlines happened for college applications, and the journey continues. Keep applying to schools and let us know where you've been accepted. If you go to the bulletin board outside of the Career Center, you can use the QR code with your phone during lunch, before or after school, to scan the QR code and add the colleges you've been accepted to. Congratulations to those who've gotten early acceptances. As always, please come to the Career Center if you have any questions, and pop in at lunch. Often Miss Maggie is doing a presentation to help advise you on college and financial aid and scholarship opportunities. Make sure you're checking teams. I've been uploading scholarships into the class of 2025 high school and beyond plan teams channel. Check your Remind. If you haven't joined Remind, please do so. That's all I have for you this week. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.